What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today's video, we'll get right to it. This morning, my dad sent me a video. He hasn't traveled and been on any vacation in over 3 years. And this morning, he woke up in another country in South America, Central America, and basically, it made my day hearing the excitement in his voice about how beautiful the place is, how nice the people are, and how the change of pace just feels so fresh to him. He said he feels a lot more relaxed, less anxious, and just so grateful to be able to experience something different, something new. So by the end of this video, hopefully I can clearly explain how just by simply leaving the country, the state, wherever you're at, and traveling to something new helps you see the world in a completely different view and can change the way you feel mentally, emotionally, and even physically. That makes me think about when I first started traveling. I went to Costa Rica, and right away upon getting off the airplane, walking through that airport, you notice the cultural, the economic, the philosophical difference in what's important there versus what we have in the US. As soon as you get off the plane in Costa Rica, all the advertisements, all the walls and stuff like that has pictures and words pertaining to nature and animals. Beautiful pictures of sloths or toucans, howler monkeys, fruits, trees, like pictures of this. And in the United States, you see ads about basically telling you that you need to buy this, you're not going to be happy without this, and your life is incomplete without this product. When in Costa Rica, literally the main thing there is the environment, it's wildlife, it's nature, and it's peace, pura vida, which means pure life in English. That's their whole philosophy over there, and they truly live that way. It's just amazing what an airplane ticket and some vacation time or just some free time can bring to you emotionally, mentally, physically, all that. That's why this channel, I was really inspired to make this and share some of these things that I've learned. You're going to need to make sacrifices, but traveling changes the way you see the world. It changes the way you spend money. It changes the way you interact with people. And it changes your perceptions of where you're at currently. Traveling to Europe for the first time in 2022 really changed the way I look at the world financially. Because at the time when I was in Europe in 2022, you guys can look this up, the euro and the dollar became equivalent. It was 1-to-1 ratio. 1 euro means $1 or equals $1, and vice versa. 1 euro, what could you buy with 1 euro, right? You could buy a whole bottle of wine in Europe. I'm talking about some French wine, Spanish wine, some of the best wine in all the world. In the United States, the same bottle of wine at a cheaper price may cost you $9. And it just kind of is like a index or like an indicator for how strong the economic system is here versus there. But our dollar doesn't go further than a euro does. But once I saw that, I was a lot more conscious and even hesitant about spending money in the United States. And that's just a whole different way of living. It is full of ads everywhere. There's so many billboards, noise, there's so much just like pollution with your eyes. Like everything's competing for your attention here. And it's all telling you, it's all subliminally or subconsciously trying to convince you that you're not happy and you need more stuff. And give me your money and obey and shut up and listen or do this, don't do that. It's all competing for your freedom, and it wants to take away from the life essence. And that's something that once you see, it's like you can't unsee it. Like once you put these glasses on, like your life is different after that. You see beyond the some people call it matrix, or you see beyond the facade basically, and you see the real show and the real intention behind what they're trying to portray. I mean, the key message of this is that changing your environment changes your mind. It changes your stress level. It changes your motivations. It helps you understand what's truly important, and it brings clarity. And so me doing the Camino the first time in 2022, I can do mostly anything that I really apply my whole mind, body, and soul to, but also the importance of family and community and your environment. Um, People in Spain don't rush like in the US to leave their house at 18. Like here, it's like as soon as you turn 18, you gotta go. You gotta go get a job, or you gotta go to the military, or you gotta go to college. Like we're sort of influenced to be that way here, but there's so many expenses that we incur here, and that's just what has gotten me more aware, more inspired to look to other places in life and where I actually want to be at. Like, where do you actually feel like you're living most present, most in the moment, more fulfilled? And not just with stuff or convenience or comforts, but just the whole lifestyle. You know, I like having different options on foods that I eat, or even though I am strict on my food and I try to, watch what I eat as best as I can, but besides that, like the routines as well, like of being able to walk. Either I can choose to walk in the morning, I can walk in the afternoon, I could do both. I could go to the gym today, I could go for a walk today. Like, I like having kind of different type of flows, but with some structure in there. So that's what works for me, and that's how I'm making it work for myself here. Since we're in a car dependent country, I make it a thing to go walking. I purposely go walking because I already drove a lot today. I already sat down in a desk, or even at a table at a restaurant on my computer for plenty of time today. So I need to get up and move. And if I don't feel comfortable. I feel like I'm almost in pain if I don't get enough walking in for the day, or if I don't go to the gym certain amount of time a week. So I'm doing things that helps my routine and helps my flow, and that's how I encourage everyone to find their flow and find out what works for them. And part of that is traveling. These other countries, these other places have different type of lifestyles. There's a lot of places that are a lot more family oriented, nature based. There's places that are like known for their food, or known for their sport, whatever specific sport you're into. The consensus is that this is the best country in the world, and it's the best at everything, and nobody can touch it and all. But I would challenge you to form your own opinion on what's the best place in the world and why. So let me know what you guys think about it, where y'all would like to travel to, what's always been a dream place for you to go see, and why or how you're gonna make it to that place. I'm gonna go to this country. I'm gonna go see this place. And I promise you, the universe will conspire with you to make it happen. It will happen. And it takes sacrifice. Like, you can't eat out every day here in the United States. Why? Because the food is super expensive and it's not that good for you, anyways. And it doesn't even taste that good. Most places are just using reheated food. I'm telling you this as somebody from the food service industry. But even now, with my experience traveling, I know, limit my times going out to eat. If I want something, I could cook it at home. So that takes sacrifice to that. You don't need shoes every month. You don't need new clothes every month. Like you don't need to drive the newest car. Like, driving a used car is a lot better because it's already gone through the depreciation phase. The Lindy effect. Y'all check it out. The older a car is, the longer a technology's been around, the longer it's gonna be around. So the thing that lasts longer. So having that new car stuff, like, you gotta get that. You gotta, like, be over that for real. Like, that's another one. What's another big one for me is just quality over quantity. Um, um, like I was saying, you don't have to buy clothes every month, but if you buy good clothes, if you buy, for example, merino wool t-shirt, hemp t-shirt, 100% cotton stuff, like, it lasts longer. But if you take care of things that are quality, they actually last a lot longer than buying cheap things every now and then. It's another amazing thing that I learned doing on the Camino, because on the Camino you can't take 5, 6, 7 t-shirts with you. You can only take 2 or 3 because your pack size. You can only carry a pack that's about 20% of your body weight at the most for however many kilometers you're going to do, because of your knees and your ligaments. So you got to pick out quality products that are going to dry, that are going to be cool for you, hold some scent, like, not hold scent, but be able to to basically filter out a little bit of scent, and also be antibacterial. So there's a certain material that's good at all of that, and it's merino wool. So that's why those shirts cost $30 for a t-shirt.